All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get...
Yup. That boy got everybody on the bench.
To the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's got
Come on,
the
Rich.
first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. They go play action here on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarkowski Tart.
They be determined to throw them routes, man.
At their own 48-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Go ahead.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Came together there, in-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there on 20 yards.
You ain't got the DB.
Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown in. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game.
Nailed his ass out with a big hit.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Oh, yeah.
13.
Garoppolo again. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Pierre Garçon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gold now out to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now blow. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And now it's Rosen looking. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he will return this one to the 30.
He was determined to throw that.
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel. And
good pick.
It'll be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Bear in mind they had 2 interceptions last week, but that was in 4 quarters. They've got 2 here in the first quarter alone.
And the unsung people in this streak, the pass rushers. Because most of the time, they're the ones that affect things in the pocket for a quarterback.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And the return will stop right around the 25. So
I was wondering when he was going to get his.
Now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And they'll get
this
him down
went through the
16.
It ain't picked up nobody.
Play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Here's Breida, and they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3
he was all out
yards,
blitzing for
and
that.
it brings up 4th down. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. Boy, you sure don't see that too often.
I guess you can't really.
How we indoors when we got 12 miles per hour wind, man?
Record, that's a sure thing. But it turns out it's not the case.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Roger, if you say something about blowing my nose, I'm going to cuss you out.
Gets him a new set of downs. Now Rosen on first down. And that is incomplete here. J.J. Nelson, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there.
Oh.
Nice effort to knock it out of the way and bring up second down.
This sucker just cut the other direction.
Enemy territory. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 46. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And this one complete to Jermaine Gresham. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it down to the 32. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, it's Rosen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he works it to the
That's all I have to do.
Line here, right at the 30.
I can sit in this all day.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got a second down and 8 to start things out.
All right, now look at 56. Look at 56.
From the gun, it's Rosen. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Rosen will throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Yep.
And
Always waiting for the big play.
Midfield at the 48-yard line.
They always come back to bite
With
you.
no running backs in the backfield to help
Always
pass
come back
protect.
to bite you.
All the receivers in their patterns. It's going to be hot.
Waiting for the big play. They come back to bite you.
The quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
I had to watch
That's
number
what he's
20.
got to be happy to have back. There wasn't
He
a
got
hole
range.
open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, we need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
It fights him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Chandler Jones in there to sack him.
Nobody was open, and I ain't forcing it.
On the year. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on third and long? A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. Theo Riddick, touchdown, 49ers. Theo Riddick, his second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. and they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into the...
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Here's one. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Third and long here for Rosen. He's going to wind up and air it out. And incomplete.
He ain't that good of a wide receiver.
Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Yeah, he ain't that good of a wide receiver.
Half-court defensive
he fast.
Team. Every time a pass
That's why I
thrown,
lined him up by speed.
Right there in good,
Sherman would have got smoked
position,
over there.
Able to affect the play.
Let it drop.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
That's what we want, man. Make them catches.
So much goes into a
Don't let them
successful
catches
play,
make
doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now it's the Florida Atlantic alone. This is Alfred Morris. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field.
Stay get in.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. That's the first catch of the game for Goodwin. It's a 1st down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation
he just
belling that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
Got a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he'll get this one inside the 35. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle.
Yeah.
And oftentimes we call them a hybrid.
Got him.
Combination defensive back,
Got him.
Linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Got him. PIMPPI?
They'll try to run with Breida.
Touchdown.
Take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go.
Let's go.
That makes the score 21-0. Gold now out to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive.
He ain't got it, coach.
And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field.
I'm
you still
finna cheat.
carry that supreme
I'm going to cheat
arrogance
inside.
with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys
Because
have
if
games
that
like
dude
this,
don't pick
and
me
this
up,
is where you find out if you're great or not.
he don't have nothing
Can you
there.
overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
So I got that.
On 2nd down, here's Rosen. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head.
Got him!
And his pass is
I knew he was going to do that.
4th time today. Picked off by Quan Williams.
I knew he was going to do that. I knew he was going to do it.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
They'll toss it to Breida. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45.
Look at Breida.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's going to be a long day.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. He's going to rifle one deep left.
It's going to be a long day.
That goes for
It's going to be a long day.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
I got his ass.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And he's got it.
Damn.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Eating them up, man.
You can see the time and
Eating them
effort
up, babe.
that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
But that kind of loss of yards, that is usually an error by the guy carrying the ball. At the 1-yard line, you can't get too fancy there. You just got to try and plow forward and get what you can.
It's just a disaster. You go back to the 6 after you were at the 1. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
21.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Gold with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Gold now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Got him.
So we have
these boys playing like they want to go.
We hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in
now
week
we're going to try to run this field,
the
man.
NFL.
They quiet out there. Wide on the field.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
It don't matter anyway, shit.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime.
P.I., come on! He ain't playing no damn defense.
To do to attack us in the second half.
Give me my fucking
nice
P.I. He ain't playing no damn defense.
But be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And it's incomplete.
They keep bailing him ass out, man. Fuck.
The beauty of being able to play a
he
zone
is
defense
not
when
that good.
And see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
First down.
He's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Keep blitzing. Keep blitzing.
First down.
Keep blitzing.
Now, 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin.
Keep blitzing.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. This is Breida. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Keep blitzing, man. Keep blitzing.
Ready to go into that 4-minute offense.
Dotting his ass up.
Out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. 2 yards the gain there.
Oh,
and now they're
shit.
left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
13. 11. 12, fellas, here we go. 2.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and
he ain't that good, man.
Score some points. Now,
he's not that good. You're not going to be able to get possession catches with him.
Done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rosen here down around his own goal line. This one complete to Gresham.
He's not that good, man.
To the 12-yard line here. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I promise
this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Rosen to throw on 3rd down.
Got him again.
My goodness, another interception.
Breastfeeding the wide receivers, ain't it?
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row,
I don't know what he's
throwing
seeing
it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure whatever the
I don't know
reason
what he's
is,
seeing out there.
Figure it out. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Alfred Morris, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Gold now out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
I thought he was hurt, how he fell.
Stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches positions, then coming together, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but
you got to get over there and cover that underneath.
Hasn't been working. Now it's Rosen.
Oh, missed him.
He's got Nelson.
Oh, missed him.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Watch it now, Barney.
They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen.
I told you that dude is not. That dude is not a possession receiver. He can't make those catches.
Bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Not a
so after the incompletion
receiver.
On 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a carry for Blunt.
Hey.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
That 2nd down play
go right
was
back
not
it.
to pick up the
I
1st
got
down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind
Slide
the sticks,
that way. We got him.
so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll run again with Blunt.
Rain him down.
And he'll take this one up close
That's
to
why
about
we got
the
him.
45.
That's why we got him.
Just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly.
So busting that ass right now.
20. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? Ooh. You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear
by the time we have to leave the booth. They'll start on the ground with Breida. Fights forward for only about
I'm
a
gonna break
yard
one.
to the 21.
It's coming.
And
I feel
third
it.
quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game
I'm gonna break one. I feel it
benefit.
coming.
You stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I feel it
all
coming.
the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop
Damn
the
it!
clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it.
It's
keep
coming.
grinding clock.
I know it is. I feel it
Hey, a lot
coming.
of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a big 32-yard play on third.
Gutting him like a fish out here.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's brought down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Garoppolo, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. And an alley to run. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one good for 10 yards.
Keep chopping at that tree. It's going to fall.
They run again with Breida. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs.
Keep chopping at that
Second
tree.
and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you
Keep chopping
are,
at that tree.
and get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And down inside the 15 he goes. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it.
They've had to bail him out, man. They had to bail him out.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted.
And now
Got it right back.
another interception.
We got it right back.
Picked off around the 27.
He got 3 pieces of biscuit.
Over at the 26-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Throw left side to the tight end, Walford. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Because he covered everything deep.
That's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to...
Oh, I thought I squeezed through there.
He'll get it up the middle. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
I got you.
They'll try to run it with Morris. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Theo Riddick, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on. Gold with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Gold now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So out now come the Cardinals. And last time, 1 play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
2nd and 10. It's Rosen again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rosen. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game.
All right, here we go.
Big reason why they're down. Again, it's Rosen. It's caught.
Oh, he finally out on the one.
And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Rosen to throw again. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
That's Sherm over there, baby.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Rosen again on 2nd and 10.
Are you serious?
Over the middle. That's Nelson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Down to about the 22 here. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Now Rosen to throw on 2nd down. That's caught on the left side by
Good
Kirk.
tackle.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves. but they're also looking.
Got him!
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Quan Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Now a toss play. It's Breida. He's got room to run past the 20. Whoosh. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now it's Morris. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada.
Had to show them boys who I was, man.
In the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column, too.
So for the Niners, they pick up their 2nd win now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Oakland Raiders. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Handled business.